By now, most, if not all the world, has heard that Lewis Hamilton is leaving his longtime F1 racing team, Mercedes Petronas. The team that helped him become a multi-world championship-winning driver to partner up with Ferrari. But why would Mercedes let go of arguably one of the best drivers ever? Was it the money? Was there a breakdown in the personal relationship between Lewis and the long-standing team principal Toto Wolff? Or has the Mercedes F1 outfit already lined up a long-term successor to the 7-time World Championship winner? And if that's the case, who is this mystery driver? That is what we will be covering in this episode of Were You Aware Of? Welcome to the YouTube channel that brings you information and news that you probably weren't aware of. We search the annals of history, philosophy, mythology, science, and everything in between to keep you entertained. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button because we have more stories and news coming your way. This is Andrea Kimi Antonelli, an Italian-born racing driver, more commonly known as Kimi Antonelli. In 2023, he turned 17 years of age. Kimi is the son of Marco Antonelli, a former racing driver and owner of AKM Motorsport. Kimi, like most F1 world champions that came before him, has been a dominant force on the motor karting scene for a number of years. He started karting at the age of 7 and has already amassed numerous titles under his belt. We could actually carry on listing his accolades for ages, but I would like to draw your attention to some of his achievements in 2019, 2020, and 2021. In those years, Kimi won the CIK FIA European Championship among other championships. The previous winners of that specific race series includes the likes of Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris, and Verstappen, which is pretty prestigious company for anyone looking to make it to the top. The young prodigy's performances have been so moving that it caught the eye of Mercedes-Benz principal Toto Wolff, who signed Kimi up to the Mercedes Junior Driver Program, which is no small feat, considering that Mercedes tends to focus their support on a select pool of talented young drivers when compared to competitors Red Bull and Ferrari, who tend to give more exposure to a larger roster of junior drivers. In 2022, while racing in both the German and Italian F4 national championships, Kimi won a whopping 22 out of 35 races. He followed this up by stepping up to race in the Formula Regional Middle East and European Championships. This meant more powerful cars and stiffer competition. However, in his rookie season, Kimi won 5 out of 20 races in the European Championship and secured the championship with 2 rounds to spare. This combined with another championship-winning showing in the Formula Regional Middle East Championship definitely turned heads. So far, Kimi's progression through the ranks has been by the book, mirroring that of current Mercedes F1 driver George Russell, moving from F4 to F3 to F2, and then finally F1. However, as of 2024, Mercedes announced that Kimi will be entering F2, completely bypassing F3's global championship. To give a bit more insight in how Formula racing works, let us look at this tier-like structure. After karting drivers would move into one of F4's national championships like the Italian, German, or British championships. Generally, F4 and the F1 Academy use similarly spec'd vehicles. However, the most significant difference between the two is that the F1 Academy is a female driver-only championship. Above that is the Formula Regional Championship, which competes, as the name suggests, on a regional scale rather than national. Above that, all the competitions are held on a global scale, and each level brings with it a step in competition and power in the vehicles. In the 2024 season, F2 will be introducing a new series of car, which will reduce the experience deficit among the roster of drivers. Each driver will have to become accustomed to the new cars and technology from scratch. This will be a big boost for Kimi in his rookie season. When asked about Kimi's progression under Mercedes, the team principal for Mercedes F1, Toto Wolff, stated, "We got Kimi under the wings in 2012, and he was a great kid already then. You could see the character, and he was strong. We had him in the garage, and there was a lot of confidence." In go-karting, his track record was immense, and then you put him in the junior formulas, and he wins every single season in his rookie year. But we've got to be careful, because there's a lot of hype around him. Putting him into F2 is a big step, because those cars are heavier and much more powerful. If we give him his time and don't expect him to be killing it in his first season, I think he can be a really great one in this sport. He's 17. This is so young. This might be underplaying the expectation that Mercedes has for Antonelli's future, but the attention he has been getting has been solidly backed by his performances on the track. All we can do as spectators is watch with bated breath to see how this gamble plays out for Mercedes and young Antonelli. Do you think Kimi is set for another championship-winning season in 2024? Let us know in the comments how you think young Kimi will do in F2. If you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you learned something, and most importantly, please subscribe so we can continue making more content. Your support is what keeps us going. We'll be looking to produce more content like this in future. And if you have any stories you would like us to cover, please write to us in the comments, DM us on Instagram, or send us an email. You can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok for daily posts of information you were not aware of. Hope to see you again in another video. Bye for now.